Well, good morning. Guess what? I'm going to read to you again. It's September 29th. A sword is useless in the hands of a coward. The mighty sword of the Lotus Sutra must be wielded by one courageous in faith. Then one will be as strong as a demon armed with an iron staff. That one is pretty cool. I like that. Basically, it's just saying knowledge is power, violence is weakness. So yeah, let's get the day started. Good morning, welcome to Joe at 40. I'm shooting with my brand new XT2. So yeah, I'm going to try and shoot some video today with this thing to see how it works, because historically my Fujis have been kind of lackluster with video. And that little Canon that I've been using is great, which I'm not getting rid of that Canon anytime soon because it's tiny and, it takes great video. But the manual controls on this means I can turn around and face these windows, and instead of me becoming a silhouette, I'm still properly exposed. So that is pretty awesome. Real quickly, speaking of new gear, because listen, there's a million vlogs about gear and they all seem to get a lot of views when people talk about their gear. Personally, I don't know. I'm into the stuff. I'm into stuff that makes life better. I'm into tools. That's basically what these things are. But at the same time, I don't want to obsess over them too much. But I did want to give you my impressions of the iPhone 7 Plus. Basically, I love this thing. It's like everything I liked about my 6 Plus. I skipped the 6 Plus S, but I went from the 6 Plus to the 7 Plus. It's everything I like about that, just improved. I love the new solid state button. I love that. I love how quick the fingerprint reader is. It's like almost instant. You don't even notice it anymore. And yeah, haven't really shot any video with it. I might do some in the car testing out this thing here. Hold on, let's see. This guy right here. I might test it out with my lav mic, see how that works in the car, just to see how it works, So today's vlog seems like it's going to be a lot of me just testing this new, the new camera and the new phone. So if you're not into me talking about tech stuff, then you probably should just go look at yesterday's one. Yesterday's one was a lot of fun. Yesterday's vlog might have been my best one to date. I had all the features of, fun. You had your Buddhism shit. You had your running shit. You had your yoga shit. You had your photography shit. It was a really well-rounded episode yesterday. I call it an episode. It was just a vlog. But yeah, today is probably just going to be mostly about tech stuff. And also, look at how cool my watch and my phone look together. And then when I match it with my earphones, something about red and black. I love red and black. That's probably why I like this Rode shotgun mic, because guess what? It's red and black. All right, I'll talk to you in a little bit. All right, I'm in the car, filming on the new iPhone 7 Plus. I'm using Film Rec Pro or something like that. I'm using an app to control the camera, and I had a little bit of trouble getting it started. It wouldn't flip to selfie mode. Then I just quit the app and started over again, and it went to selfie mode. I've got my lav mic. It's hooked up through the Lightning to analog adapter, and as far as I can see, there is audio coming through. Let's see. Yep, everything looks good. So far so good. I won't know, of course, until I look at this video to edit it, but yeah, so far so good. I'm pleased. No major hookups, hang-ups, I should say, not hookups, major hang-ups, just one app issue that wasn't even an Apple app. But again, the reason why I use this app when I'm in the car is I can manually set the audio level, and I can bring it down a bunch, because when I'm driving, the sound of the cabin goes up and down, and the iPhone's video camera keeps trying to like pick up everything, and then when I try to talk, it's super distorted. So it's confused by the noise of a car when I'm using a lav mic with the iPhone video camera. I should probably try it on the iPhone 7 Plus to see if there's a difference, but for now I'm just going to this Film Rec app and seeing how it works. Alright, that was boring. What else can I talk about? The Fuji. How nice does that video look? I mean, seriously, it is nice. Now, I haven't really played around with it so much in video mode more than what you saw this morning. There's a lot of dynamic range in the that sensor. I can get a lot of information out of it, but for the sake of vlogging, I don't want to do any post-processing. I just want it to be out of the camera looking right. So the only thing I really care about is the exposure of the subject, which in that case happens to be my head. So when things blow out or get too dark behind me, I'm not that concerned yet. But at some point I'd like to learn how to recover those highlights in video. If I wanted to get it right in camera, I would have to expose for the brightest points and then light myself, which I'm not doing. Sorry guys, I'm not doing that for a daily vlog. The least amount of effort possible is exactly what I want out of this. I've been on a quest since I started this thing to find the easiest way to do these things so that I'll continue to do them and not have any interference by technology. I just want it to be like something, if I were watching it, I wouldn't want to be annoyed by the sound, I wouldn't want to be annoyed by the video. See, like right now, I just took a glance because I turned into the sun. I'm so completely blown out because I have the video controls on this manually set so that it doesn't continually go dark and light. Let me see if I do that. That'll be better. Yeah, just put the sun visor down. See, it's all about controlling the actual light. You don't want the camera to do too much work, because sometimes it tries to do it all itself and it does it poorly because it makes decisions you wouldn't make. So that's why I like manual controls on my stuff. I like it to be set the way I want it to be set. So hopefully this sounds and looks okay as far as the iPhone 7 Plus is concerned, and things will be good. So I will check back in with you later. Good evening. I'm in my wife's car, sitting in the gym in the gym parking lot. And I was going to start to just give a little update on the evening. And I'm sitting here waiting. Oh, they're finally leaving. These two, like, kind of, I guess, stereotypical musclehead guys just got into this car, and you just heard it. Yeah. By the way, it's like a tiny little car. I don't even know what kind of car it is. I can't tell. I'm not good at this stuff. It's probably like a Honda or something like that. All tricked out. Spoiler, rims, loud, obnoxious. And then, of course, they started playing music, and it was like screamo, not screamo, like Pantera type music. Like, exactly what you'd expect. I don't know. I think it's funny. It's good. It's good. Anyway, they left, so I can talk. I was sitting here. I was sat here for like seriously like 5 minutes. Just the sound of their car and then the sound of the music coming out of it. And I was like, I don't have my lav mic. I'm using the iPhone's microphone. It's gonna pick up everything in the parking lot. And these guys are making so much noise right next to me. I probably could have moved. That would have made more sense. Oh well. Then I just gave up and started recording, and then they left. That's all I needed to do, was just start recording. So I had like a dull headache all day, which I don't get headaches very often. sometimes that's a sign that I might be coming down with something. So by the end of the day, I was just, it was bothering me. I got home and went right to sleep. I don't do that very often. But now it's, let's check the old Apple Watch. Oh yeah, it's like 20 to 9. And I still haven't been to the gym today. And I still need to go to the grocery store and pick up some odds and ends. So I'm going to go get my exercise on. But just to keep in the theme of the day with the what was I saying? Sorry, I got distracted. Somebody's like looking in my window now. Someone came and parked in that car. So, in that car. I can't speak. I'm absolutely ridiculous. Someone parked in the spot, and he's just standing there, and he's like looking in. I'm whispering. So I can't hear me. What? Did you hear that? That was his alarm. Different breed of people come here at night. I'm telling you. I should have picked up the phone and show you what's going on. Oh, never mind. He's still right there. Okay. Well, he probably thinks, what a weirdo. He's talking on the phone to himself. Anyway, hopefully he's not looking. Still. Nope, he's still there. He's going through his trunk. I'm sure he's not looking at me. Oh, if you don't hear from me. If you hear from me on this thing, then that means I survived and posted it. Never mind. Imagine this is like the last video someone finds of like my murdered self, and they find this phone, and this is what they find. Me sitting in the gym talking about like people weirding me out. Anyway, so, man, it's busy over here right now. All these people coming and going. It's strange. It's so late. Why are people going to the gym this late? Oh, maybe because they fell asleep. Or they didn't get to go in the morning. Whatever. Anyway. I know if I skip today, then tomorrow will be harder. So I'm going to the gym now. Alright. I know what I was saying. I wanted to keep in theme with the technology stuff of the day. And I've realized one thing with the iPhone 7 that needs to be rectified. I'm going to need to buy like at least 2 more of those lightning to analog dongle things because I don't feel like carrying it around. I just want to plug it into the devices that I would use and just leave it there so I don't have to worry about like where's this thing. They're not expensive. I mean, still, it's like a tax we shouldn't have to pay, but I guess it's a transitional tax. Maybe we should have to pay. Who knows? But, you know, for most of the day-to-day stuff, I don't need it. But then, you know, I start to think about it like, oh, well, there's these over-the-ear headphones that I like to use in the morning when I'm meditating. And they're analog. Then, you know, there's my lav mic. And, oh, you know what I need? Also, at night, sometimes if I can't sleep, like tonight will be a night where I'll have a hard time going back to sleep because I fell asleep in the early evening and woke back up. So now I'm going to be up, especially after I exercise. Boy. So a lot of times I'll sit in the bed and I'll like listen to a podcast and fall asleep with the headphones and, you know, like the in-ear headphones. And, but I usually charge my phone at night. So I have to charge my phone and listen to audio. And my Bluetooth ones, which are in my pocket, are not comfortable to lay down on because they got this thing going on over your ear. So that's not going to really work for me. It's not going to work for me. These are really first world problems, honestly. This is the most whiny bunch of crap ever. And I'm one of them, whining about this stuff. But there are solutions out there to make my life happy. And we only spin on this... we only live on this spinning marble once, right? Might as well be as happy as you can with what you got. And if you can get more out of it, get some more out of it. I'll see you tomorrow.